Well, that happened in Fairy Tail. Like, let's see, how many members of like the Abattoir Guild did Natsu just take out? One, two, three of them. Like, are these guys supposed to be even serious? Are these like even worshippers of like him at all? Because they just got completely fucking owned straight from this chapter. I'm like, I'm sorry, but isn't that like half the guild he just took out by himself? These guys are literally nothing. Like, what the fuck? All we got is, oh, he's got Grey. That's it. It's like, you guys are literally pathetic. And how do you call yourself a fucking Xerath worshipping guild if you can't even hold a fucking candle to everyone? So when we see from this chapter, it's like, oh yeah, let's go straight in, guys. And like Lucy's like, fuck no, we're not gonna barge in there. We don't know what the fuck we're dealing with. Okay, I'm gonna go under the ground with fucking Virgo. And it's like, yeah, it was kind of cool to see Virgo again. It's like we see a little bit more of like Lucy's like star dress thing. Like we find out pretty much what it is, and it's find out, oh yeah, she's able to use parts of people's powers and like raise her own, which we kind of guessed from when she did like the Leo one. So it's like really interesting to see that she actually can do stuff like this. Like, this is like, I'm glad we got an explanation on these powers. And, you know, she's able to, like, with Virgo to dig underground. And it was like, oh, they're in the base. And I pretty much guessed I was right with that one little fucking weird looking guy at the start. It's like, oh look, he's got fucking like one of the Groom Your Hearts dolls, and it's like, turns out this was like a gift from some bigwig at Groom Your Heart. So that makes me wonder, did it actually was him that gave it to him? Because I'm pretty sure there was like a few people that survived from like Groom Your Heart. I know Zancro died, Hades died, I know a few others as well. They died. I think Rusty Rose as well. I think like a few of them died, I'm pretty sure, but I think there was only a few survivors. I think there was like maybe two of them, because I know Ultir was one of them that survived, and someone else I believe, but I really couldn't say who else survived out of that group. And like when they're saying like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you up, and it's just like, Natsu's just there, it's like, bitch, please, and he just smacks him in the fucking head and he's just down. I'm like, that was not really built up at all. It was just like, oh, fuck you. And he's like, yeah, I've only got beat. Which I guess in turn, this is showing more of like Natsu stress. And, you know, people probably thinking like, oh, why am I not bitching? Honestly, these guys look like fucking nothing. They look like the scrubs of the group, and they look like they did fucking, like, one of them was bringing out fucking torture devices on him, throwing like a fucking Iron Maiden on him, and like, honestly, I knew Natsu would do, like, Natsu just brushed this off, honestly, and it's just like, he just beat the shit out of them. And then the one I was a little bit disappointed about was like the fucking armored dude with the giant eyeball. He looked fucking sick as fuck, but it's like, oh no, Natsu's got to take care of him because, you know, he's Natsu. Honestly, it's like, you know, he's strong, and it's like, we knew this, like, this shows like, you know, comparing to different wizards, like Natsu is on a beyond different level now, so these guys are literally nothing to him. But curious to see like how the chapter ended with like fucking Grey just picking up saying, yo, you can't deal with this motherfucker, I'll take care of them. And he's like, yo, Grey, what's up? So the only ones that I believe that we got in the Dark Guild anymore is that weird girl with like the whole fucking eye thing going on, and that other dark skinned bitch. So it's like, yeah, those ones are probably going to take on Lucy, which that will be an interesting match if they do that. But then what is the point of Gachil being here? Like, what is the point of him being here at all? Because it's like, there's absolutely no fucking point to it. It's like, Natsu just took out the girls, like, great, like, so Gachil's just going to be there, and like, Natsu's just going to go out the door and stuff. Oh, so, you know, just dealt with Grey, just dealt with everyone. Honestly, for Avatar, for a Dark Guild, they shouldn't have been this. I think they should have been a Dark Guild, but not someone who worships Xerath. These guys are kind of disappointing right now. Honestly, the chapter was okay, it had some good things to it. It showed some progression more of Natsu and like build up to the fight. But honestly, I give it like a 5.5 out of 10. It wasn't too much to say about it. Like, yeah, I'm not bitching about it like normally, but still, it's like, I didn't really particularly care about it. But let me know in the comment section down below. But I'll see you guys next time.